We're in for another Adventures RPG for a summer, ladies and gentlemen. This time is the Trials of Mana Remake for the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch.
Trials of Mana.
Now, this is going to be a quick introduction video of me going over the character's certain weaknesses, strengths, and abilities. You may not know, but this is the remake to the 1995 Super Famicom game that was only released in Japan. It is a sequel to Secret of Mana. And with the original Seiken Densetsu 3, is what the series was known as in Japan, you get 6 playable characters, but you can only play as 3 of them at once. You got Duran, Angela, Charlotte, who is known as Carly in the Japanese version. You got Kevin, you got Reese, who is known as Weiss in the Japanese version. And you got Hawkeye, who is just Hawk in the original version. Let's start with Duran. He is going to be your tanky character for the most part. He's got high attack power, defense with a shield depending on what route you take with him, and he's got access to some healing abilities, again depending on what route you take with him. Then you got Angela, who is your black mage of the group and probably my second favorite character to use outside of Duran because she's got explosive abilities and she can exploit enemies to high hell. Then you got Kevin, who is your monk. He's got the benefits of transforming into a werewolf at night, which increases his damage, which is already high to begin with, so if you want, use Kevin to cheat the game basically. Then you got Charlotte, who is the white mage. She's okay, but if I have Duran in the party and I level him up a certain way, then Charlotte becomes a bit redundant. Then you got Hawkeye, who is a thief. Good luck stats, some of the best in the game, but his attack power is kind of weak compared to the other male characters. He's more of a speed-based character. He's also good for setting traps, and again, his luck stat will give you special items earlier than you probably should get them. And then you got Reese, who is your Amazon. More of a middle-of-the-road character, but that's not a bad thing. She's got more of an extended reach with her spear weapons compared to other characters and their weapons. And also, when you level her up, she becomes a summoner. It doesn't matter what route you take with Reese, dark side, light side, she'll always gain a summon ability, as well as some support magic too. So, who should I play as? I'm gonna go through all 6 of the introductions, and then at part 7, I'll take control of my main character for real. So stay tuned for part 1 where I begin the game proper. Let's just sit back and enjoy the adventure.